Hello, my lovely angels. How are you guys doing? I thought let me just experiment with this setup. Do let me know in the comment section how do you find this new setup. So, today we are going to see what is blocking your finances, your growth. All right, uh, and what do you need to do in order to get rid of these blockages? So, you have three options over here. Option number one is this card of great fortune. Option number two is unexpected income. And option number three is sudden wealth. So you can choose any option that you're drawn towards. In case if you're confused as to which option you should select, you can just take three pieces of paper, write 1, 2, and 3 on each piece of paper. Just say, Dear God, Goddess, Archangels, what's blocking my finances and what can I do about it? Remove any one piece of paper. Whatever number comes, that's going to be your pile. Alright, so let's get started. Hello, my lovely angels. How are you guys doing? I hope you're fine and rocking as always. So, today we are going to see what is blocking your finances. We are going to see what you can do about it. So, you have selected this card of great fortune. So, when I'm holding this card, I feel that things were really going great for you, and suddenly it is kind of, come to a pause, or it's kind of going downhill. You're trying your best, but somehow there is no clarity as to why it is happening, what you can do, despite of you trying different methods. Yes, you have kind of come across an alternate path, but still that path is not that solid enough. Okay, now let's see your cards to understand. We'll start with the tarot cards. What's blocking your finances? We'll also see path, like what you need to do to keep the financial inflow going. All right, let's see the blockages first. 9 of Swords. So one of the main blockages that you are having is too much of worry. We all know that worry lowers our vibrations, it affects our energy, and worry is also a form of manifestation. Does that mean you're just not supposed to feel that worry? No, it's all right to have concern about your finances. However, if you keep on dwelling too much into it, you're also going to kind of seep into the energy of anxiety and worry, thus attracting more of it. So what do you do? Okay, always write down your frustrations and tear it. This kind of lets it out of your system. Second blockage is Knight of Cups. Okay, you seem to be quite impulsive about your finances, like at times you are very into savings, and at times when you see something really interesting, you want to buy it. Okay, also there's too much of the emotional wavelength is high low high low high low. So when I look at both the cards, your kind of the major blockage that I see is your emotional or your mindset. Okay, also there's somebody young who is kind of draining your finances as well. All right, or when you were a teenager, or when you were in your 20s, or when you were like a teenager, it looks like you had faced a lot of issues with regards to finances, and that entire experience, okay, has kind of led to your finances getting blocked. All right, so that's why this kind of, there is this pattern over here that I can see. All right, now let's see what path you need to kind of what do you need to do to ensure that these blockages are lifted, and at the same time you have this financial inflow. Wow. So you have got the Ace of Wands, which means you need to have this enthusiasm. Rather than focusing on what's not working for you, focus on what you can do. You need to bring in that energy, that enthusiasm. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to kind of explore your options and adjacent possibilities. I also feel that you need to work with the fire element to kind of get it going. At the same time, I feel that somewhere your solar plexus chakra, which is above your navel and below your heart, is kind of blocked. Either you are underconfident or overconfident. So you need to sway between these two. At times you are very underconfident, at times you are very overconfident. So that needs to kind of go as well. You need to kind of bring in this new sources and new avenues of income as well. So I teach all about, how you can clear your mindset and how you can create pathways for abundance in my upcoming life prosperity workshop. We have only 3 seats remaining. In case if you want to know more details about this workshop, click on the link given in the pinned comment. Now let's see your other cards, which will give us more clarity. This tool. We'll also see your charms and other divination tools in a minute. Okay, this card kind of flew. Let's see. The seed. It looks like someone is kind of, trying to take away from you what belongs to you. Okay, this particular person is kind of playing games behind your back, which is kind of affecting your finances. With this card, I also feel that that you have been doing prayers and rituals. So this person is not able to succeed as much as they think they could with doing what they are doing. All right, let me keep your card over here. Also, if you have done something, or you had promised something to someone, and if you're not doing it, ensure that you follow what you said. Raise or promotion. So here the cards are telling you that you are going to grow, whether it is your corporate career, whether it is your business, or whether it is your finances. There is going to be growth that you will experience. Do not worry about it at all. You will also get the guidance for which will be integral for you to go ahead. So don't worry. Listen to your inner voice. The next card that you have got is gratitude. So whenever you feel like worrying, focus on what is available to you. When we do that, we shift our mindset towards what's working in our life. Now, when I say that, it could be something as, for example, if you're really frustrated with your job, however, that job is still paying your bills, right? So you try and focus on that. Suppose if you have a bad boss, and you cannot be grateful for a bad boss, right? But you're grateful that you are able to learn how to be not a bad boss, and you need to understand, maybe the universe is trying to make you understand that when you grow real big in terms of your career, how you can be a better boss, how you do not repeat the same mistakes. Okay, so be grateful for your finances. Second is distant horizons, which means that you need to expand your horizon. Somewhere you are in a comfort zone and you're not taking that risk, or maybe you're worried too much about your future, that, oh, okay, fine, I can follow this path, but what will happen in the future if I follow this path? Whatever it is, follow the right path and do not worry. All the ones who are kind of, let's see the karma of these people, okay, who are kind of, fooling you or kind of taking advantage of you. All right, let's see whether, like, how this deceit that has happened to you, how you are going to overcome it. Okay, First is understand whether you are getting, is somebody deceiving you or you are deceiving someone. Okay. So clearly you are not deceiving anybody. Yes, you are being deceived. Okay. So somebody is trying to take advantage of your work, or which is also blocking your finances, or it could be that somebody is slandering your name. Let's see that how is this, is like, what is the percentage of this affecting you, your finances? Okay, what this deceit is doing is it's not bringing in new inflow. All right, it's kind of, affecting your emotional, this deceit. Okay, now let me tell you one thing. This deceit could be somebody else's negativity as well. Okay, where they're jealous of you, they're envious of you. So this is kind of affecting your emotional, your mindset. Okay, because of which earlier you had this unbeatable mindset wherein if anybody could do anything, they would not be able to affect you. So they're affecting your mindset. All right. Now let's see how they will face this, whatever karmas they are doing. Okay. Oh, so very clearly their finances is going to get completely beaten up. All right. They will have somebody who, like, if they're doing this to you, they're doing it to others as well. So don't worry, somebody who is very powerful will kind of ensure that they meet their karmas. Now let's see that how are you currently doing anything to kind of block this? Okay. No, you're not doing anything currently. You need to work on your mindset. See, I can clearly see that you are doing prayers, rituals to kind of get rid out of it, but you're not taking, you're acting like a victim. Okay, and that's affecting. For example, see, jealousy, everybody faces jealousy. Okay, the ones who are jealous of others, even they have other people being jealous on them. So what does that mean? The problem is you are doing prayers and rituals to get rid of this jealousy. However, mentally you're so afraid of it that you still attract it. So stop being scared of it. Stop acting like a victim. You know how you can beat this, right? So just stop. Okay, it is not going to affect you. I can clearly see that you're praying to a male deity, and this male deity is protecting you very, very clearly. All right. Now let's see your charms and other divination tools quickly. I feel that you are praying to, for some I can clearly hear that you are praying to a male deity, and this male deity is protecting you. All right, so don't worry at all. The only thing that you need to worry about is that you need to be more strong emotionally. Okay, don't be like, oh my god, they are sending me negativity, I'm getting affected by it. No, you don't empower it. All right, let me keep all your stuff over here. So you have got the alphabets T, Q, I, B, E and a blank tile. This could be your first name, middle name, last name, your initials, or a word that requires your attention. What I see over here is bat. Okay, which means that just like in cricket, somebody throws a ball at you and you bat, and it could be a 6 run, right? So rather than getting out, you need to, this ball is nothing but negativity thrown towards you. You need to bat it out and let that ball go to 6 runs, because the more you are going to be unstoppable, unbeatable, this particular person is going to be like, oh, I cannot, there's no point, let me find somebody else to be jealous about. Okay, you got the angel number 21, which means have faith. All right, new beginnings are on its way. At the same time, keep your manifestation positive because the universe is taking note of it. You got over here penguin, which means do teamwork. All right, teamwork is going to be very, very essential for you to grow. You got a castle over here, so don't worry, you will be able to buy that big home or a big property that you have been hoping to buy via your finances. Okay, you got keys, so you have got all the wisdom to unlock the abundance, so tap into it. You got again a nest over here. So if some of you are worried about, like, if there is baby coming, how will things be managed, or if there's an addition, or if you want to move into a bigger home, how it is going to work out, everything is going to work out. Okay, don't worry about it at all. You got over here Pisces. Okay, if you could see, and intuitive. So your intuition is constantly giving you message, or you're someone who works with your intuition. So focus on that and you are going to be abundant. Do not worry about that negative person. The male deity whom you're praying to, I am guessing I'm getting names like Kal Bhairav, Swami Samartha, Archangel Michael, Lord Shiva. These male deities are protecting you along with the goddess energy as well. All right, now let's see what your Wheel of Fortune is going to tell us. So think about the question, group 1, and let me spin the wheel for you. You have got maybe. So whatever you're asking for, the answer is 50-50%. Let's understand why is it a 50%. It's because you need to be more matured. Okay, you need to process it pretty properly. Also, there is a father or grandfatherly figure who is kind of, the energy is connected to that. Alright, group 1, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If you did, do hit the like button to subscribe to my channel. I am coming up with a live prosperity workshop in which I teach in detail not only how to clear your mindset, how to protect yourself from such negativity, but also how you can bring in that prosperity and opportunities in your life. So to know more details about this workshop and the earlier participants' experiences, click on the link given in the pinned comment. We have only 3 seats remaining. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Hello group 2, how are you guys doing? I hope you are fine and rocking as always. Today we are going to see what is blocking your finances, what you can do about it, and a lot of guidance. We're also going to use your charms, your divination tools. All right, so let's see. You have chosen this card, Unexpected Income. All right, so I believe that you're somebody who has worked a lot, like you are a self-made person, and you're somebody who is a giver. You give people, but somehow you don't receive. Alright, either you have blockage to receiving, or you're not able to receive what you give. Alright, let me keep your card over here. Let's see your tarot cards. Let's see what's blocking your finances. And what you can do to ensure there's financial inflow. The first card that you have got is 3 of Wands. So what's blocking your finances is proper planning. You are kind of right now living technically and mechanically, or you're not able to have future goals. You're like, you have accepted, like earlier you would manifest, you would visualize your future. Now you are like, you know what, let me just go through this day. All right, so you need to properly plan, strategize, visualize what you want. Okay, also I feel that you need to take some expert help, all right, in order to go ahead. You need to create more sources of income as well. Wow, look at that. You got two blockages, three of wands and two of wands. You also need to make certain decisions which you have been delaying. Okay, you need to do a lot of contemplation. You need to kind of think and sit to figure out, what should be your path ahead. You got two wand cards. Right, wand represents action, adventure. So somewhere, the action and the kind of exploring horizons, getting out of comfort zone, all that is lacking as well. All right. I kind of sense a lethargy wherein you are like, how much more I'm supposed to do. See, at times you would be taking efforts, but the efforts and action could be in the wrong direction, thus not leading to the results that you expect. I'm sorry if this kind of, makes you feel not so great, but don't worry. All right. The moment you are aware about something, you can fix it. Let's see how you can ensure that the financial inflow is continuous. Wow, you have got the star card. So first, be hopeful that your future is going to look bright. See over here, if you look at it, both of them are looking at a distant horizon. All right, and somewhere you don't see new opportunities coming up, because of which you are no longer hopeful. That's the problem. So the cards are asking you, the divine is asking you to be more hopeful. All right, you also need to get rid of your fear of reaching out to more people. You're like, if I reach out to more people, I may face criticism. I may not be, what if somebody criticizes me? What if somebody does not like what I do? So there's this fear. All right, also you need to kind of do prayers, rituals. You need to visualize in order to bring in that abundance. Okay, the abundance that you're hoping and you are praying for. All right, and also work on your confidence and don't be afraid to shine. You are one of those people who are like, oh my god, I don't want to be seen too much. It doesn't work that way. All right, it's okay, it's all right to shine. You deserve to shine completely. Okay, now what else do I see? Now look over here. These two images, okay, these two people, these women over here, their back is there towards us, right? And look, they move and then they shine bright, right? They shine so bright. I also feel you need to work with your intuition. You need to listen to your intuition. You know what, group 2? I feel your reading is a little similar to group 1. So if you're confused between group 1 and group 2, you should see that as well. So let me remove more cards for you. So I teach how you can, get rid of this this lethargy and how you can be more hopeful and positive, and what rituals you can do to bring in that optimism, right? Everyone say works on mindset, but how can you be positive if things around you are not so positive? So I work in my life prosperity workshop. I teach all these tools, and this workshop is starting from 23rd February onwards. We have only 3 seats remaining. To know more details about this workshop and the earlier participants' experiences, click on the link in the pinned comment. Now, let's see what your cards are going to tell us. Okay. Let's open this one by one. Ask for your needs to be met. So this is the blockage. I wanted to know what the blockage is for group 2. So this is your blockage. You, as I said before also, you're a giver. If somebody just gives you like 1 crore rupees, okay, you will be kind of skeptical, all right? You would be like, why? And you, for example, somebody whom you know, if they are like, what, I want to give you 1 crore, you're like, oh, I'm like, it won't be like, oh yes, give it to me. It wouldn't be that way. You'll be like, oh, but what are the what are the terms and conditions? So and at the same time you are somebody who does not, you feel guilty. See, maybe you are in a business or in a corporate and you feel guilty to charge your customers, you feel guilty to ask for a particular pay that you completely deserve. All right, so you need to ask what you deserve. All right, you need to work on your deservingness. Let's your next card. You got patience. Yeah, so be patient. Things are going to work out in your favor. Things are not always going to look like this. All right, don't worry at all. That's your next card. Broken heart. So yes, recently because of the financial blockages, you have kind of, you're kind of feeling so sad. I'm also getting a message that there is guilt associated around your work, or around, yeah, around your work. All right, you feel that, I shouldn't be charging so much, or I shouldn't, there's guilt. All right, deservingness is a second issue, but there's also guilt, so you need to work on that guilt. I also feel that you have been disappointed a lot in terms of what you expected, and that has kind of made you feel that you don't deserve. Okay, it could be relationships as well. Maybe you were the people around you made you kind of feel, you're not worth it, and that's why it's blocking your finances. At times what we go in our personal life can hugely affect our finances. All right, so this is what you need to work on. You got a false person. All right, so here is what I'm getting. So there was a friend or a family member who has kind of made you feel so disappointed. Okay, you gave and gave to them in terms of money, and they kind of used you, and that has kind of made you very disappointed. You kind of don't trust anyone anymore as well. All right, that's the problem. Now let me know, I want to know more about this. Group 2, I think you should watch group 1 as well. You got 2 of cups over here. Clearly you have an imbalance in giving and receiving, which you need to fix first. If you're into too much of receiving, fix it. If you're in too much of giving, fix it. Okay, because that's affecting your finances. All right, now let's see what your other cards are going to tell us. Sorry, what your charms are going to tell us. Okay, let me keep it over here. Okay, I feel that you're also holding guilt towards somebody who is not living anymore. That's a message which I am kind of getting. Okay, let's see all this one by one. You got Happy Diwali. So Diwali is a festival of lights. It comes around November, so things will kind of change around November. You got over here, so I feel that decrease your giving. You're giving too much, or decrease your receiving if you're receiving too much, whatever it is. Okay, you got Roses, so clearly you are somebody who loves flowers. You need to bring in that energy of fragrance into your life back. I also feel that you offer roses to the divine, and the divine loves it. You got over here Wheel of Fortune, so things are going to change. The financial inflow will begin again. The blockages will move away. You got the angel number 8. Now angel number 8 is the number of abundance. So your financial inflow is going to come in your life. Do not worry at all. Now let's see what your alphabets are going to tell us. My God, you got so many of them. This could be a first name, middle name, last name, or an initial that requires, or a word that requires your attention. You got UALIGGIIO. All right, so I feel, when I look over here, I get the word go. Go ahead. Don't be scared to go ahead. Now let's see what your Wheel of Fortune is going to tell us. So think about a question, group 2, and let me spin the wheel for you. You have got between miracle and no. All right, now let's see why is it so. Why is it between miracle and no? because you need to see, you got 10 of wands, okay? Because you are stressed, you are kind of burdened, you're taking all the responsibilities, you're not delegating the responsibility. So when you do not delegate your responsibilities, you are not open to receiving. All right. And what is money? Money is all about receiving, right? So you need to focus on that. I also feel that you are looking at a direction where things are not working. At the same time, I feel that you need to put in a little bit more effort in the right direction to achieve the success that you're looking at. All right, group 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If you did, do hit the like button to subscribe to my channel if you're guided. I have a live prosperity workshop coming up in which I teach how you can get rid of these blockages, how you can manifest more money and lead a life of abundance. All this and the earlier participants' experiences is given in the link in the pinned comment. You can just go through it. And yes, take care of yourself. I'm on Instagram as well. I have a WhatsApp and broadcast channel as well. All the links are in the description column. You can have a look at it. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello group 3, how are you guys doing? I hope you're fine and rocking as well. Today we are going to see what is blocking your finances and what you can do to overcome it. So you have got sudden wealth, all right? So somewhere you have been working hard all your life and you're like, when is that beautiful moment going to come wherein I have this amazing financial windfall which can really help me to kind of take things easy, kind of, retire or kind of go into that relaxed mode. Okay, let's see your cards. Let's see what's blocking your finances. I feel that you're on that path. You are working towards your finances, like you're manifesting, you are working towards it. Okay. The first blockage is Knight of Wands. The enthusiasm is little lacking. You also need to kind of explore and expand. All right. Also, I feel that somewhere the people whom you are working with or the people who are associated with are very young but and inexperienced. Okay, they do not know how to kind of grow you. I also feel that you need to travel, okay, or expand your horizons if you will. I'm so sorry, there was no memory in the camera, so I had to kind of delete certain things. All right, so clearly you need to bring in that enthusiasm, that energy. You need to stop. Also, I feel that you tend to get very angry at times, and when you do get angry, you use really very harsh words, and negative words can affect your abundance and finances as well. The wheel. So it looks like you were really doing well and now the wheel has kind of come towards, like you say, everything has up and down energy to it, right? So what comes down also goes up. Somehow there is this element of luck lacking in your finances, all right? And that's affecting, okay? So to bring in that luck, you need to kind of get in that energy, all right? Now, because see, sudden wealth, there's this sudden energy of abundance, all right? Somewhere you need to believe, somewhere you also don't believe, that this can happen to you. You feel that I have to work hard in order to receive what I need to receive. See, I don't deny that one has to put efforts, but one should also be emotionally and open in terms of mindset that miracles can happen. Okay, financial miracles, financial windfall can happen. All right, so what you need to do, you need to first hire an expert, somebody who is very knowledgeable, somebody who has got a lot of experience in doing what they are doing, and this person can really help to kind of get you to the next level. At the same time, you need to be more practical. Right now, you have this Knight of Wands energy, impulsiveness, not knowing where you're going, okay? That needs to be replaced with practical, intellectual energy, wherein you are not swayed by emotions, wherein you are exploring your options with a rational mind, okay? So impulsiveness has to be replaced with maturity and intellectual, you need to replace it with that. So I teach how you can work with your mindset in my life prosperity workshop. I also teach you a lot of rituals, a lot of ancient tips which can help you to change your fortune and bring in that opportunities. To know more about this workshop and the earlier participants experiences, you can click on the link given in the pinned comment. We have only 3 seats remaining, and this workshop will happen directly in 2025 next. All right, so let's see your other cards to get more idea. I'm getting the date 28. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This 28th. I'm getting 28th of March as well. So whenever you watch this video, the next 28th of March, okay? Let's see your cards. The first blockage is unlimited ideas, okay, which means that you are not tapping into your ideas. You're just not transforming your ideas into action. You are very, very intelligent. However, you are not kind of taking action. You keep on getting these ideas that, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? But somewhere you're not taking the required action to go into that direction. You got poverty, so your mindset is not that great, okay? You got lovers over here. So somewhere that, I feel that, okay, this is what I'm getting. So when you were a child, you did not get the love. And maybe when you were a child, the circumstances were very bad, or maybe in your teens, your financial story was really very bad, because of which you kind of not love yourself enough. There are self-love, self-worth issues as well. I also feel that you in your love life, a toxic partner kind of made you feel worthless, okay, because of which you have this entire receiving issues as well. Okay, now let's see. 3, you have got happy family over here. So you're somebody who constantly thinks about how you can provide for your family, whether it is your parents, your siblings, your immediate family as well. See, as a child, you did not get the support that you were looking at, okay? However, you are ensuring that you are giving everybody that support. And for once you want to receive that support from the universe, you're like, I've done everything for everybody in whatever capacity I had and I have. However, now I would like to receive. The universe is saying that that's possible. Okay, that's possible, provided you work on the ideas, you work on your mindset. Okay, you have this mindset to receive. You have this mindset that amazing things can happen to me as well. All right, now let's see your other divination tools as well. Your angel number, your alphabets. Sorry if that was a little loud. Let's remember your divination tools. Okay, let's see this all one by one. Okay, so you have got over here a cassette. Okay, no, it's a card, I guess. Okay, it's a card. All right. So somewhere I feel that, you know what I feel, there is going to be this unexpected amount getting credited into your account. Also, if you are not using your credit card or debit card properly, it's time that you do so. Okay, you got over here this beautiful summer shirt, so somewhere, you just want to go and chill in a place which is near water, so that's going to happen as well. You will go on a vacation. You got love, all right, so love yourself, because that's going to open the door of abundance for you. You got over here corn, all right, so when you put corn in a microwave, it pops, right, and becomes this popcorn. So there are a lot of ideas popping up in your mind. It's time to explore them. You got the angel number 29, which means have faith and work on your life purpose. It's going to really take you ahead, and also work on being of service, and all the things will show up. Now, these are your alphabets. It could be a first name, middle name, last name, or a word that requires your attention. All right, I can see the word art over here. So you are a very artistic and creative person. You just need to have more time management in order to go ahead. Now let's see what your wheel of fortune is going to tell us. So think about a question, group 3, and let me spin the wheel for you. You have got a yes. So whatever you asked for, the answer is a yes. Group 3, I feel like removing more cards for you. Okay. All right. You have got the sun over here, but it's reversed. All right. So bring in that more optimism. Okay. You need to bring in that optimism, which is kind of lacking right now. You've got anxiety. So, see, these cards are saying the same thing. Get rid of that anxiety and bring in that optimism, and things will start shining for you. When COVID had hit, so many people got affected financially, but my workshop participants of prosperity had worked so much on their mindset, and the rituals and prayers that they were doing helped them to in fact grow. So it's all about your mindset. The economy, maybe we have all seen, right, even in poor economies there have been people who have converted that adversity into opportunity, right? So be positive, things are going to work for you. You are a giver, you're a very, very nice person. Everything is going to work out for you. All right, group 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If you did, do hit the like button to subscribe to my channel if you're guided. I'm coming up with a live prosperity workshop. All the links are in the pinned comment. Only 3 seats are remaining, so do not miss it. Otherwise you'll have to wait till 2025. All right, take care of yourself. Bye bye.